DeSanto Propane is 4 generations strong as a trustworthy family-owned business with unmatched customer service. Go online at DeSantoPropane.com for more info or call toll-free at 1-800-752-4574. Since 1937, the difference has been DeSanto Propane.
Hello, everybody. Welcome into Fresh Takes with Russo and Felice. I am Paul Russo. Next to me, as always, Nick Felice. We're back on the old side of the studio today, so I will be
also the old times.
Well, I will be completely fair and transparent here. Had some not emergency dental work, but didn't anticipate having stuff kind of fall the way it's fallen the past couple weeks. So last week just got canned because I just was not feeling good, obviously. Today had the appointment to go back in for the follow-up, and at least we're here today. So we're back. Kind of, it's funny because we walked in together today.
Like the old days.
But not truly at night, in the deep night anyway. I guess it is still at night this time around, but Fresh Takes back in its old, maybe natural habitat of sorts here tonight. So looking forward to it.
We're the only ones in the building.
I don't know about that.
I never knew about that at 10 o'clock at night either. I always felt like it was...
I think at that time we were, but like...
I always felt like I heard somebody in the hallway.
Well,
but, you know, things are looking up.
It's an old school.
You turned 29 on Friday.
Yeah. Well, 32/29 on this one, so
things are looking up.
Yeah, I have to preface some stuff here now. So, we got your Knicks to discuss, Nick. Because we missed it last week. Same thing with the Hurricanes.
My sister's Hurricanes.
That's true. And it's going to be actually an NBA-heavy episode, admittedly, because we had the draft, first round of the draft last night. Second round is we're live here on Wednesday night. Should be going here, right now. So, kind of recap some stuff from the first round.
USA Soccer is legit?
Yeah, I forgot about that. We have Giannis to the Heat.
Congratulations.
A little bit, so... Yeah.
Got to work that on that bench right now. But
yeah, and I'm going to say it right up front here, too, while we're talking. Normally we have summer hours, but with some awesome new developments, we're going to be going weekly here in the summer, too. So hope people are ready for some baseball talk more often than not. But, hey, when people want our content, we have to deliver a little bit.
You got to deliver.
Yeah, so...
when people want Tyler Herro, you got to give it to them.
Yeah. So, all right, let's jump into it right away here today, Nick. The New York Knicks. I wish Knicks in 5 doesn't rhyme. Colin was banking on Knicks in 6.
That does sound better.
But, the Knicks in 5, their first NBA title since 1973. It's tough because now we're like 10 days out, essentially 2 weeks out, really, to be fair, in a lot of ways. I was with you for a lot of this series. I got to witness a lot of things with you for you and your.
You were there for Game
5. So kind of walk us through your emotions on all of it, and guess now that we're a couple weeks out, how's it still feel?
I'll be honest with you. I've been a Knicks fan for 21 years. 2005. That's when I started becoming a sports fan. I went from a diehard Pokemon fan to a sports fan. I still dabble with the Pokemon. Don't you forget about that. But anyway,
stuff you lost your login though for Go.
I gotta create a new account. Get my Squirtle. I get it going.
There you
go. I'll be honest with you, Paul. I still can't believe it.
Yeah.
It's been what you said, 10 days, whatever it's been now.
Essentially, yeah.
I still am having a hard time processing it. Because in those 21 years, they were horrible. And then there's the years before that. And there was a lot of years they were terrible. Other than the 3 mellow years, which it was really just the one. They won 1 playoff game, the other 2 total. And then once, Randall and Thibodeau, they built the foundation. I'll give credit where credit's due. Randall and Thibodeau built the foundation, and Brunson just took them to another level, and took them to another gear. And still, it's hard to process. I saw a post the other day. Brunson won 7 trophies this past year.
It's crazy.
He won the NBA Cup MVP. He won the Shooting Stars Trophy. He won the Eastern Conference Trophy, Eastern Conference MVP, NBA Finals MVP, which is crazy. And he is, when someone talks about a second round guy that made it, he is the face of that now. I mean, you could look at Jokic, you can look at Draymond, look at all these other guys that
Draymond. That's wild.
but he was a big role piece. He's not a player like Jokic and Brunson are,
That's fair.
but he won championships and he was a second round pick. But Brunson's the face of that now.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I know you love Jokic. I love Jokic, but I think Brunson's the face of it just because, I think a lot of people just didn't know who Jokic was. Brunson was this guy. Everyone knew who he was because he won 2 college national championships, and he still was doubted. And he's still proving people wrong. And there's still people that don't think he's good, like Becky Hammond.
Well,
But anyway, Brunson, thank you for giving us something we never thought we'd get. But this was a team effort. I mean, they don't win this without every single guy on that team, even Jameson. but I just can't. It's a hard time processing it. But I'm soaking it in and I'm enjoying it because they are NBA champions.
yeah, I mean, it's crazy. We talked about it a ton in 2 weeks kind of leading up to obviously the conclusion 10 days ago. And it's crazy to me because like, I don't know, I'm not trying to make it sound like, I don't know, they got shortchanged or not, but like, it was crazy to me that the fact that the Spurs had some sort of control on every game and they blew it. And I think that's what makes part of this too, right? Is like a little bit more part of like that storyline for the Knicks, right? Is because in the lead up to the finals, they were just so dominant. And not that they weren't dominant in the finals, but like they didn't have like what they had
In the other
in the lead up, right?
Well, this
I
is
think
by
it was-
far the best team they played.
Well, I think it just also shows maybe the overall versatility of them to a degree, right? Look, as the local Carl Towns hater, like you can say what you want about maybe some of the offensive numbers in like games 5 and 3 or whatever, like who cares? The fact of the matter is he handled Wembayama fine, more than fine. That's a total undersell, right? Like his mission in that series was beyond accomplished, right? And I think that was a big part of it. Obviously, you mentioned Brunson, but like we talked about it obviously a couple weeks ago. But like the OG tip end's gonna live on is one of the top NBA shots of all time now at this point.
Yeah.
I've said and I will say like I think it kind of reversed the missed lay-in by Patrick Ewing in '94 in a way.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. The more you think back on it, it's like I don't want to say team of destiny type thing necessarily because like they were very clearly. It's not like they were clearly showed signs of weakness or anything like that. Like normally those teams of destiny type thing when we talk about like that, it's like we don't know how they're doing it, but they're doing it. Like the Knicks, I certainly don't think you can say that. You know what I mean? I don't like some people even still kind of doing the whole entire like, well, they didn't face Boston. I'm like, yeah, because Boston lost to Philly, and then the Knicks beat Philly. I don't want to do
Beat the crap out of them.
right, and I don't want to do the game of whatever here, but like, if Boston was good enough, they would have faced the Knicks in the second round.
It's the same with the Pistons with the Cavs.
Right, like
And same with the Thunder with the Spurs.
correct, and that's the thing. Like, I don't want to do this whole entire thing. Like, that's the reason the playoff exists the way it exists. I get it that maybe, sure, overall the Knicks maybe weren't the best team, but you want to know what? They were certainly the best team over a 2-month run.
Yep.
I can tell you that much.
And I wouldn't say they're a team of destiny either because they've been building this for 4 years now.
Right, yeah.
OG's been on the team for multiple years now. Cat's been on the team for 2 years. Bridges as well. Hart and Brunson.
Who you want to talk about certain things? Hart got. If there was one knock on the Knicks this series, it weirdly might be Josh Hart. you know.
I would also knock on Deuce McBride. He did not shoot well at all.
But you know what Deuce is.
Yes. But shout out to Mike Brown.
Yeah.
Finally getting it done. Oh, he's won an assistant, but he's been working so hard.
This is the
first time as a head coach, and he's been so successful wherever he's been. And it was kind of nice to see De'Aaron Fox give him a hug after the game. I don't know if it was on video, but I've heard they hugged. And, there was always rumors that Fox is the one that wanted him out in Sacramento. And, what a job in 1 year. Obviously, the team just went to the Eastern Conference Final. It's not like he just took over a rebuild. But what a job he did with them. And I never really processed him as the head coach until he got back to the Eastern Conference Finals this year, because I thought, what are we doing? Thibodeau, blah, blah, blah. It just got us farther than anyone. And Brown finished the job. And you got to give him credit. No knock on Thibodeau. I just think Brown related to the players better. He's definitely more of a player's coach. And everyone, that was a family. That team is what you call a family.
The tough part on the Thibodeau front, there are a couple things I want to touch on here before we kind of really get moving on certain elements.
You're buying a Towns jersey.
No. Yeah, the Thibodeau thing does kind of suck, though, because he was, to be fair, the coaching archetype of this team, right?
Yeah.
I still think he had a lot of fingerprints on this team, right?
Load management was nice this year.
Yeah, I don't know if you get this Jalen Brunson without Thibodeau. You know what I mean? I don't know if you get some of the way they operate on defense without Thibodeau. I think that part kind of sucks in a way. It's always kind of like this in sports, though, right? That's what I mean by I don't feel bad in the sense of whatever, but it's one of those things where it's everybody's saw people trying to do a victory lap on Thibodeau. I'm I don't think that's fair.
Like I said at the beginning of the podcast, him and Randall build the foundation.
Yeah.
The guys who won the championship brought it home.
Yeah.
Finished the job.
You mentioned the Becky Hammond thing. I don't really want to touch on that because I just feel like it was blown out of proportion even at the time.
Oh, it is. But she deserves it.
Well, it's whatever. She's not wrong. And the fact that they had to bring it up to her again, in a press conference of a game she was coaching.
I know that's your team.
That my beloved Vegas Aces.
I know there's a team. I'm sorry to go at your team.
But I'm viewing it from the perspective, right, of she was asked her opinion on it. She gave her opinion, and it's an opinion does have some factually based merit to it.
No.
No,
there's a lot of people.
I don't buy in at this point to the fact that you need a center to win an NBA title. That's just not how the game is. But also, I don't think you can be I don't know. I know what Brunson's listed at, but I've heard what his actual height kind of might actually be. I don't think you can be to be fair, I don't think you can be a small guard either for the most part, right? We've had back-to-back years now of outliers, right, with Brunson and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. But I still think, for the most part, it kind of comes down to, I don't know.
They also had great teams around him.
Right. And that's the thing, too, where, I know some people, with the Becky Hammond thing, were pointing, well, Steph Curry. I'm Steph Curry also had, this is quite literally game-shifting team and offense around him, right? Think of, we don't, basketball's not played the same anymore because of the Golden State Warriors of the mid-teens.
Yeah.
That's just not how it is, so.
And it's not just her. It's Colin Cowherd. It's all the people that doubted him.
Mm-hmm. So.
It's still doubted him.
Yeah. The Spurs are going to be, I don't think the Spurs are at a crossroads per se, because it's a very weird thing to put on a team that's still
Thoughts on Wemby?
Growing.
Needs to grow up.
I was left disappointed in him a little bit, yeah. Grow up, I don't know if grow up's the right word.
He's a young kid.
Well, I always say that because, he played pro ball before coming to the NBA, so I don't know if he necessarily needs to grow up. I think maybe there's still some lines of maturity he probably needs to get to. Not that that's not the case for even, say, a 30-something-year-old player, but
LeBron got crushed in his first finals.
But I hate doing the stuff like this because it's mundane at this point too, especially. But hypothetically, if there was a game 6, the NBA got lucky that the fact there wasn't a game 6, because Wemby should have been suspended
on that non-flagrant call there, yeah.
And I don't view that as necessarily a maturity one. I view it more from like what was it, 5 possessions before, where, and I get it, it's tough. He's been getting just brutal, just beat up in these series and everything like that. I get it, and I get you're gonna fight back to a degree, but like you have to be smarter than shoving Brunson, like clearly, well, not clearly enough, but clearly to people whoever he plays that you can't be doing it.
No.
That,
I think he
you
would have
know,
been suspended for game 6. They would have reviewed that after the game. He might have been gone for game 6.
Yeah. So I don't
Turned
know.
out he was gone for game 6 anyway.
Right. So I don't know where the Spurs necessarily go here. They did, and I don't want to spill too much into the draft, but like it's very clear that they mindset last night was through the draft we're gonna get, that second line reinforcement done, and we'll see how that fully plays out.
They're not going anywhere, the Spurs.
No, and that's the thing, right? It's like I wouldn't tweak a ton with it just yet. Say we get maybe to this time next year, sure. But like I think you need to allow your young guys, obviously Victor Wembanyama, but also Castle, Vasil, Harper. Like those guys still probably need some run here. I wouldn't go tearing up stuff too quick or too rash.
I don't think the Western Conference is very deep, but with those two teams, it's going to be hard for any of those other teams to sneak in there.
No, I mean
Thunder and Spurs.
And that's the thing, right? You see those two, and then after that, like you still have to imagine. I mean, I don't even know. What is Denver's plan?
They got to get better on defense.
Yeah. Like as much as I want to buy into Minnesota, like they're another team that just has not gone over the hump.
And they just traded Randall away.
Right. Although to be fair to that, it seems like they're actually just going all in with Reed and McDaniels.
Also, shout out Randall's coming home.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then there's like Houston.
And yeah, but like again, you don't know what that team's gonna look like.
Jazz.
I need to see some stuff on paper, off the paper first. Like, obviously, I do not think they're going to be title contenders. Like, clearly Golden State's gearing up for one final just push. What do the Lakers fully look like here? Reeves signed that deal today. Well, reportedly signed that deal today on Wednesday. And then the Clippers, who knows? But, like, I don't know. Like, yeah, I think it's one of those things we talked about it obviously a ton beforehand, but it's like the West very clearly probably has the better talent overall. I think the East is sneaky depth-wise better.
Yeah.
And that's just the way it is.
Like the Heat got Giannis.
More on that later.
There's still a lot of good teams in the East that they got to jump.
Yeah.
I think they improved.
Yeah.
Got to work on that bench, but it's just a start.
We'll touch on all that, so.
Bench is kind of short right now.
Yeah. Well, we'll get to that.
Bobby and who?
Get that later on. Don't smack talk Bobby Portis. So, let's go over to Stanley Cup Final. Touch on that quickly. The Hurricanes, they get over their hump. Second title in team history.
First in 20 years.
Well, Rod got. He's I think the fourth person all time to win one as a player and a coach. Stahl's the longest gap in between Stanley Cups in history on the personal side. Yeah, I mean the better team just won. I mean Game 6 in Vegas was just. I don't want to say it was like a boring game. It wasn't, but like in that sense. But like Vegas I don't know what their game plan was, and it did not go well. And the Hurricanes just kind of went out there, and I think Vegas might have like fell back into the mean a little bit. You know what I mean? Like they definitely like. I mean, the perfect example of is a series before. Like they swept Colorado. Like nobody had that.
Yeah. No.
Like, you know what I mean? And not to say that it's like Vegas didn't deserve to be there, but like,
is it
like they do this coaching change right before the playoffs start, obviously, and it just like shakes out to where it worked out well enough for obviously 3 series. It just came up short in the final one, but like Carolina to me was just such the better team overall. They Rod pressed all the right buttons. I mean, even with Anderson hurt, just the gumption to just trust this backup goalie in Bussy for 3 games essentially.
And he's a Stanley
Just
Cup hero now.
crazy. Yeah, I mean he's going to be in hockey folklore forever.
Now, the Western Conference Finals and NBA and NHL weren't the same series-wise, but do you think that the Knights took out a lot of energy to beat Golden State? Or not, Colorado, like the Spurs did with the Thunder?
I don't think so, only because like the guys who played well in that series, to be fair, did play well against Carolina, and the guys who didn't play well also didn't play well. Like he's getting brutalized right now, but I think it's fair.
Also, Tortorella already overstayed his welcome.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. I think that was the plan, though.
Yeah, I think even if they won, they might have got it.
Yeah. But like to me, like I look at it and it's like, again, I don't mean to keep piling on the guy, but like Eichel only had 2 goals all playoffs.
Got to show up.
Yeah, I mean, and I'm not specifically like pinning it on him, but it's like one of those things. Like I just said, like the guys who played well for Vegas showed up all playoffs. The guys who didn't. That's what I mean. Like I think it just kind of came back to the mean a little bit against Carolina. Like it just is what it is. But like again, I go back to something specifically on the Vegas front though, where it's like just crazy. Like since they were established, this 3rd final appearance, like they don't know anything but getting to that point essentially. Like it's crazy.
Good for Carolina. Shout out to my sister and her roommate Missy.
That's right.
Celebrating at the Avenue, which is a bar in Raleigh, for
just all the details
for Game 5. Shout out to them. They're having a great time. Raleigh's their home, and it was good to win. And shout out to Beer Garden in Raleigh as well. Great beer, brewery. You know, they finally got over the hump. They've been struggling in the playoffs for years. Minnesota Wild, which they could do that someday, but they barely got out of the first round this year.
Right.
All right. They got out of the first round this year, right?
Who again?
Minnesota?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. They had lost in the first round a lot, but yeah, shout out to them. And yeah, it's cool. Very cool.
Yeah. All right. Going back, I guess, to basketball here.
Also,
one
last note on the NHL, the Kachuk brothers now on the same team. Florida back.
This has been a crazy start to the NHL offseason here before the draft. Buffalo making moves. Yeah, Florida's in on Hellebuck too, so like they're retooling, man. They're going at it. So, all right. NBA draft. The Bansa goes to 1. We got Peterson going 2. Boozer 3. Wilson 4.
Once I heard Peterson met with the Jazz, I thought that the Bansa kid could go number 1, and he did.
Well, I figured DeBance was going first overall anyway.
It scared me when Peterson only met with the Wizards, which was a report at first that he was only meeting the Wizards. Like, where are you going to go if you don't go to the Wizards?
Mm-hmm.
And then, of course, there was the rumors Carlos Boozer works with the Jazz.
He does, yeah. He does something in the scouting.
Which we thought maybe the Boozer kid might go to 2 at the Utah, but you got to go with the best available. The band's still with 1. Peterson with 2. You just said that. But, yeah, I'm not surprised by the picks. Those were the top 4 guys. I like the kid from Arkansas that went to Sacramento. Good for them. Don't know why Brooklyn didn't take him. But I think Sacramento needs a scorer like that. A Monte Ellis. No, I'm just
wow.
No, I'm just kidding. No, he's better than Monte.
Whoa.
Anyway.
Yeah, there were no really surprises until we got to probably the Bucks at 10.
And he still took at 13 for some reason.
Well, it's the NBA is so dumb.
So stupid. Yeah. I can't just give him another hat.
Well, the funny part to me, like, I get it. Like, they can't say anything because the league year starts on July 6th, so they can't do anything, blah, blah, blah. But it's just like, everybody on the broadcast acknowledges it. Everybody in the fans know about it.
Just for viewers.
Like, you mean to tell me that Nick Amen's just like, oh, I can't wait to go to Miami. I'd be surprised in a week when it's like, sorry to do this to you, man, but you're going to Milwaukee. Like,
I just can't, for a viewer, just put on the other hat.
Yeah.
Ridiculous. But could be the best draft class in a while. I remember it was the year Ricochet there. What's the
Rishash there.
Ricochet and Alex Sarr.
Mm-hmm.
That was all like foreign players
That
getting
was 2 years ago.
a lot of foreign players getting
Yeah.
drafted. And there was a lot of college players drafted early in this draft.
So this was the
This
first.
could be one of the best drafts ever.
So this was the first time, I believe, since '96, or no, '95. Yeah, '95, when the top 20 picks were all college players. Yeah.
Also, first time in like 20 years that a North Carolina player went in the top 5.
Yeah,
Which is crazy.
not really. I've been trying to say that for a while. Like,
Oh, really? What else you got to say?
I mean, Syracuse has had a NBA All-Star more recently than UNC has.
True.
That's what I've been trying to tell people.
Better program.
Let's pump the brakes, but yeah. I'm a equal opportunity hater amongst my own teams, so.
And his brother's a UNC fan, for those who don't know at home.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean tonight. Can we talk about too, like the fact, why is it 2 nights now? I mean I know why, it's a rhetorical question, but like
It is stupid.
it's like, what are we doing? Like, I'm getting the notifications.
What are we
like,
doing?
Like, I'm not getting the draft pick notifications tonight, which are like fine, good. But like, I got a notification about how like the Knicks, spoiler alert, even though I'm assuming you saw it at this point.
I haven't seen it.
So pick 31, they traded back out of again to 39.
I figured. Are they even going to pick someone?
I don't know, man. Now they have like 6 second-round picks. I'm like, what are we do? Like,
What are we doing?
the second round to me, and I don't mean to disrespect the NBA and their players in this way, but like the second round to me is so crazy because like half the picks are just like international guys, where it's like we're just holding on to their rights. If they do want to come over here, we're the ones who are going to have them.
That's why.
Stuff, but like I
know I was just saying hyping up Brunson as a second round pick, but no one gives a crap about the second round.
Yeah.
Put it on at 11 o'clock at night after the first round when everyone's sleeping, and then you have
or
the people coming up from the second deck.
Can I have a counter?
hats on.
Can I offer a counterpoint? And this is where I agree with Bill Simmons. If you're gonna do the 2-night thing, have night 1 be lottery only,
Ooh, yeah.
and have it be a much more actual like event,
Yeah. Like
And then-
15-minute per picks.
like 10-minute, yeah. And then night 2 is like the rest of the first round, the second round.
Yeah.
If that's what you want to do it that
Who
way.
said this?
Simmons.
I like that.
Yeah, I'm with him on that front.
Because you guys still get excited for the next day.
Yeah,
Because it's
like-
the 15th pick.
Yeah, like I just I
It's
don't,
still a good pick.
yeah. So
Yeah, because no one gives a crap here.
yeah, and it's tough. I mean, poor Brooklyn's just getting sideswiped left and right this week, but look, I've been to the Barclays Center. I enjoy it. It's a good enough facility.
Nathan's hot dog. Good.
There's a Chick-fil-A across the street that's great. But I mean, like, what happened to rotating places in the NBA? Like, we have Barclays now, it feels like, for years.
Yeah, why aren't they?
Like,
I'm assuming you're not saying go extreme like the NFL does it, where it's top
No.
thousands of people.
Look, I'm not gonna sit here and tell you, oh god, this is gonna sound bad, but like, I don't, you don't need to go to Portland. But like, I don't know, what happened to going to Chicago?
Portland, Maine?
Bangor. But like, go to Chicago, right?
Yeah.
Go to Philly. Go to like a couple of these cities that have like rich basketball histories. Boston, yeah, switch it. Like, you know what I mean?
Utah.
Yeah. L.A. though, sort of ish.
Memphis.
Everybody's got to say it the Hyatt though.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't.
Yeah, switch it up.
Yeah.
Baseball technically does it because they go to the All-Star game now.
True. That's true.
Where's the All-Star game this year? MLB.
Philly.
Philly.
Yeah.
That'd be interesting.
Subscribe.
It's been 20 years since the Pirates. When's our next one? I think
It's kind of surprising that they haven't been back to PNC.
it's just because it's so small. I think the only reason they did it because it was a new stadium and it was nice.
See, but here's the thing: they're doing the All-Star game. They did the All-Star game in Texas, right, a couple of years ago. PNC's bigger than Texas.
It's really.
Yeah.
Well, it was a new stadium. It's something with the new stadiums. They like giving it a chance.
T-Mobile's one of the smaller ones too, and they were just there last year.
It's true, and they've gone twice now. I think.
Yeah.
Maybe because of the metro. It's a bigger city. I don't know.
Yeah, Pittsburgh's my kind of town, Nick.
I'll be there this weekend.
It's true, you will be. That's really all I got on the draft, man. We've talked about this a ton on here before, but for those who might not know, like I'm just not a big draft guy in the sense of like whatever. it's wild because like I'll talk about how I don't buy into the hype of it, and like there I was last night watching every freaking pick.
But a fast food restaurant draft, you'd be down.
Yes, absolutely. Who are we taking number one?
Five Guys.
Wow.
They're not even on your draft board, are they?
Not even on my board. Not even on my big board. So, all right. I guess a couple quick hitters thing here before we kind of get going here for the night. Giannis to the Heat. My Heat. Love it.
It is
It's an interesting trade. I like if you're from the Heat perspective, I don't know if you had a choice at this point. You know what I mean?
could have tanked,
Well,
but it seems like they don't want to.
correct. But that's the issue, right? It's like
It's a faster way
Yeah.
of rebuilding. Yeah.
the Bucks. Okay, so my pushback here is this will be very funny for you. I'm going double shot for our viewers. I had a source tell me that you hate this trade.
Oh, they are putting words in my mouth.
No, you explain yourself a little bit here before I rebuttal.
They have put words in my mouth. I just told you what I just thought. That the Heat, I think, should have taken the tank route. 5 years from now, I'm worried for the Heat.
This isn't okay. But
Here's
I'll immediately rebuttal you there.
okay.
Okay. Your team, the Knicks, who just won the title, your team are the perfect example of that doesn't matter because you won a title right now. You know what I mean? Because nobody now will talk about Mike Bridges and the first round picks in the same breath again because you won a title.
I just don't think the Heat are still not top 6 at the moment. They're not top 6 in the East.
Now, the funny part here is, in the East,
Yes.
I might push back on that one.
I think
a little bit.
I think the Pistons, the Knicks, the Celtics, the Cavs, the Magic,
See, now you've said 2 out of your 5 that I disagree with for sure.
Hawks.
Now, 3 of the 6
I
disagree with.
Right now at this moment, the Heat don't have much of a bench.
But
They
that's
traded
something-
all the role
and
players.
that's something
away.
they can figure out. But that's not. See, that's
I'm talking about right now.
that's not what I heard from my sources you were talking about initially.
Well, tell Jeff Passan.
It wasn't.
You know what?
I don't out my sources, and it wasn't Jeff Passan.
At the moment, I don't think the Heat are there right now. Giannis is a great step. They won the trade. I think people are I think your source is misreading the Bucks are doing the tank route, which I think the Heat should have done. They're going to be horrible next year because they didn't. I mean, the Heat didn't give up a lot. I'll say that, but they gave up all the role players they had.
Okay.
Like Ware, nice player.
Yeah.
Hero. I don't think he's a star, but good player.
The hero thing's always funny to me for people, but yeah.
I don't know, man. I'm not a big Wiggins guy. I think he's okay.
Wiggins wasn't in the trade, so
No, he's on the team. I'm talking
Yeah.
about the team right now.
fair enough.
Mitchell's probably going to be the point guard right now.
So was the point guard?
And then you got Norman Powell. I don't think he's going to be on the team.
Probably not.
And then you got Bam and Giannis. And then Bobby.
Don't you disrespect?
Who else is on this team? You gotta.
We'll figure it out. See,
Okay,
you forget that.
figure it out. Right now, they're not top 7 or top 6.
You forget that the Heat culture thing exists. Okay.
Right now, at the moment, they're not top 6
Fair
in the
enough.
East.
Fair enough.
Not with that bench.
Now,
Name a bench player other than Bobby.
Pele Larson.
I'm just saying, at the moment, right now, sure, you got Giannis, great player.
Nikola
You
Jovic.
won the trade. Your source keeps saying that he probably thinks I don't think that Heat won the trade. Heat won this trade. They improved.
Okay.
I think they improved from 10 to 7. That's what they did.
Okay. So, based on the information I had
From Jeff.
from Jeff, was that also you were very heavy on Jaylen Brown as being superior.
Oh, Jaylen Brown don't want to go to Milwaukee, though. That was the problem.
So, but that's my thing on this is like, I don't think a lot of people who are saying this fully understands the fact that if Jaylen Brown went to Milwaukee, he wasn't going to be playing for Milwaukee.
No, it would have been a 3-way trade.
And that's the thing where I think, like, you have to remember these teams have to make decisions. Like, do they want to drag this out again? Probably not, right? Because if they get Jaylen Brown, say that in the hypothetical, right? Jaylen Brown is traded to Milwaukee on that. Milwaukee's probably having a drawn out thing with teams who are definitely not going to be paying them the top dollar for Jaylen Brown for what he's worth, right? And I think that's kind of what happened to a degree still with Giannis, but like maybe not fully. I don't know that for obviously a fact, but like let's face it, like the trade should have been done like a year ago, and they just drew it out for.
I think the Bucks could have got more.
Yeah,
that's why I think the Heat won the trade. They didn't really give up a Giannis price tag type deal, but they gave up all the role players that they did have.
Yeah,
and we're talking about the 10th place team Heat here.
It's true,
and they improved. They got to do something else. They going with this team they have at the very moment. They ain't beating the Hawks.
Yeah, we'll
they ain't
see.
beating the Cavs.
We will see. Yeah, before we got here to mention the World Cup here briefly, the U.S., man, we're rolling. Who would have thought?
I think
tomorrow night's going to be exciting. So it's 10 p.m. for us here on the East Coast, right, for that game. So
Turkey A or Turkey?
Turkey A. They 2-0 locked in already for the round of 32. It's crazy. I don't know. Not to say it wasn't maybe expected, obviously. I think for probably our generation, though, who grew up with a lot of this, like the U.S. is this bubbling potential of whatever here. To finally kind of see it play out a little bit, it's kind of like, I don't know, it's cool and exciting and weirdly like frightening all at the same time. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
I'm sold. I think the Bella Gun kid, very good. Pulisic didn't even play the second game.
Still hurt. Well, I don't know about still being hurt, but
their group wasn't horrible, but their group wasn't great. But they beat the teams you're supposed to beat. And they're looking like they got a good draw potentially in this tournament. And sure, the expanded field to 48 ruins the excitement of group play. That's why you're seeing a lot of goals scored by the star players, because they're playing weaker teams. But we're getting 16 more games where the teams actually have to try to win. And I know people are trying to win, but there's the tactics with soccer. Some teams are down 1-0. They try to just keep it 1-0 so they can help their goal differential. Teams try to tie and draw in the group play. When it's the knockout stage, you going for the win. And we get 16 more games of that, which is cool. 32 with the third place game, which is cool because there's extra time and there's penalty kicks. So it's an actual match in the knockout stage, which I'm looking forward to. And the United States might win their first knockout stage in a very long time. I can't remember the last time they did that, but it's been a long time since they won a knockout stage game. Match.
Yep.
So, yeah, I'm sold. 2-0, which I think ties the record for the most wins ever, which is sad. When they scored 4 goals and they said that was the most goals they ever scored in a World Cup match.
Yeah, I can't remember, but there's like a ton of stuff where it's like this is the first time since like 1930 or 32 or whatever the hell it was. I'm like, Jesus, man, like what the hell?
We're horrible.
Yeah.
Like this is unheard of.
Yeah.
And sure, yeah, we had easier group than in years past because of the expanded field, but they're looking good.
Yeah.
And I want to see them get a shot at one of those good teams.
Yeah, and hopefully
the France, the Spain, the Brazil, the Germany, the Haiti.
Yeah, and hopefully next week we got plenty to talk about there for that. So,
yeah.
Well, we will, obviously, but I'm talking.
We want a Mexico-USA final. The Gold Cup.
CONCACAF. CONCACAF supremacy. I think the haters would be mad.
And North America has never won a World Cup. South America.
That's true.
South America and Europe.
Yep. You had me on my toes there, geography thinking for a minute. So.
Got you. Also, I know we stopped talking about the NBA, but are you upset that Tyler Hero's gone? I know that you were a big fan.
Not really. I mean, I do like him, but like, no, not really.
I just want to get that in there, just because I knew you're a big fan.
Yeah. Just like how you're a big fan of supporting Bob Nutting's pockets.
$50. I better get that back.
Hopefully.
I have to go to Rivers Casino, get it back.
There you go. Yeah, I think that about does it for the podcast this week, man. Yeah, we're going to be coming every week now at this point through the summer. Like I said, we're going to do probably some half-hour shows here through the summer, and before you know it, football season. So, a lot to look forward to. Nick, who you shouting out this week?
Oh, shout out Derek Jeter, obviously. Big birthday. he's
Fair.
he's turned 59.
Be 49.
Is he really 49?
Well, no, he'll be 52.
52. He's 50? Jeez.
No,
Anyway.
No one for Jason Kendall's birthday?
Shout out to Paul. He got Giannis this week. He's got his USA riding high. Shout out to Paul. Turning 29 on Friday.
It's crazy.
Happy birthday, Paul.
Appreciate you, man. Can't wait to do birthday things, I guess. I don't know. So.
And it's Wednesday night here.
It's Wednesday night, and we're getting out of here pretty good here in a pretty good timely fashion. Can't beat it. So appreciate everybody for listening and tuning in. Fresh Takes, you can find us here on fingerlegs1.com, the F1 YouTube channel, the audio-only feed on all major podcasting platforms. Back at it again next week, everybody. Enjoy the weekend. We'll talk again then.
Fingerlegs1.com